Welcome, welcome, welcome to Crafty Blessings with Angie. Okay, y'all. So I'm not going to waste any time. Whoever comes, comes. So I am just having a regular old live today. I'm not at an event. This is just me. And I pulled out this. I got this a while back at the Restore when we went to Gulfport a couple of years ago. And I redid one of these not long ago. And it's kind of a spring, and I'm going to do one in fall. I'm going to do this one in fall. So when you come on, if you would say hello. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Jane. Thank you for being here. So we're going to redo this, make it something fall. I redid one of these probably a year or more ago, and I did it spring themed. So I thought, well, I'll do fall theme on this one. It's one of the things that you hold on to and hold on to. Do you really want to do this to it? It is silver. But this is just paint. If somebody wanted to scrape it off down through the years, they can scrape it off of it and restore it back if they wanted to. But we're going to make it into something pretty for a fall craft. So first thing I'm going to do is paint it. And if you are a person that doesn't believe in painting these things, then you might not want to watch. Because I'm going to paint it. I got some of these. I got 2 of these, and I got a couple salt and pepper shakers, and I got a creamer, I think. Different, just random little pieces at a Restore when I was in Gulfport. I think it was maybe 2 years ago. Maybe a year, I don't know. It's been a long time. And I've had them in my stash. They're just sitting up there doing nothing. So I'm going to paint it and hopefully make it pretty. Oh, that brush has a lot of brown in it. Might need to get me a totally different, not one out of my water. My water needs some cleaning. I think this one will work. Okay. Hello, hello. As you come on, if you'd say hello. Thank you for joining me today. I probably should have wiped this down from this. Got a little bit dusty. Well, the dust, I guess, is just going to be part of the craft. Because I didn't even think to wipe it down. So I'm just putting a coat of chalk paint. And what I will probably do after we do this is I'll probably spray it with a sealer. Just to help it not get chipped off. Because this is a silver piece. Welcome, welcome. So I hope y'all are having a wonderful Friday. I almost said the wrong day. I was in an event yesterday. If you missed it, if you're seeing this on replay or you're here live, I was in an event yesterday and we cooked in the kitchen. It was fun. I made oatmeal cookies and I used apple butter in them. And then we also made some apple fritters. No, the apple fritters were much better than the oatmeal cookies. The oatmeal cookies were good though. But I did change it up after the live was over. I took part of my oatmeal cookie batter and I added some chocolate chips for my daughter. And then I added some raisins for my husband. Because the original recipe is a little plain. Oh, and I added walnuts. So just know you can add things to those cookies. You don't have to keep them plain. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. We're just doing a little fall teapot craft. And I'm just painting it a coat of plaster chalk paint. I think that's, no, this is ivory. Sorry, I usually use plaster. This one's ivory. So we're just painting away. Thank you for being here, Stacy. So glad to have you. If you'll come tell me your name, I'll be glad. Would love to know where you're from if you're new. If you're new, I'll let you know. I'm in West Tennessee. I live really close to Mississippi. Just 1 mile down the road is Mississippi. And so I really feel like I'm actually from Mississippi. I do more in Mississippi. I shop more in Mississippi. I go to church in Mississippi. Good morning. You're from Las Vegas. Wow. That's one place I haven't been. I've been to lots of different places. My parents used to travel a lot when I was growing up. I've lived in New Mexico, Texas. That's probably as far west as I've been. I don't think I've ever been to Nevada. I don't think. If I did, I don't remember it. My daddy always wanted to go to Las Vegas. He didn't get to go. He passed away. Of course, I'm not a gambling person, and that's what he wanted to go for. Or this daughter probably would have tried her best to get him there. But I didn't know what I'd do with myself while he was in the casino. Okay. Hi, Kim. Thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate everyone that's here. We're just doing I'm going to redo this tea kettle, or teapot. Teapot, I guess is what it probably has an official name, and I'm probably not calling it the right thing. But we're redoing it, and we're going to make it fall. I have one that I redone. Kim may remember. I don't know. I redone it. It's been over a year. I guess it's been, I think it was a year around Easter, because it's more of a spring Eastery craft. It has He is risen on it. And I had a person that wanted to buy it really bad, and I just couldn't sell it, y'all. I loved it so much. I was like, no, I don't think I want to sell it. That's probably how I'll feel about this one too. It's a labor of love. I had planned to auction it. Anybody that knows me or has been watching me very long knows I'm not an auction person. I have a hard time with them. Auctions. I got paint on my watch band. Have any of you ever painted anything like this before? Have you ever redone a piece of this nature at all? I love to redo things. I like to buy picture frames at the thrift stores. I like to buy little objects and repaint them and redo them. Or that's just something I love to do. That's why anytime anyone's having like a flip event, I love participating in those, because I like getting things from thrift stores and redoing it. Speaking of an event, I'm in one tomorrow. I'm not usually in events on Saturdays, but tomorrow I am going to be in an event tomorrow. I think my time is 3 o'clock 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock. I'm not sure. I will post it after this. I put it in my story, but I don't think I posted it on my page yet because I wanted to wait till after today. You can offer, yeah, if I want to. I just told you I had someone that wanted to, and I'll tell you, Kim, I don't know if you've had this, but I've gotten some scammers. They're sending me a thing and saying, is this still available? And they're really a scammer. They try to trick you. So if you're a crafter or you're someone that sells anything on Facebook, be careful with those people that pop up just a random, you didn't even say it was for sale, and they send you a message and say, is this available? Because most of the time they're going to try to get you to use some kind of payment app, and they're going to tell you that they're going to try to twist it around where you're sending them money back. So they are scammers. They're going to tell you they're going to pay you more for your item, and then you just return the extra money. And that's a scam. I had one that did on Maddie's live, on one of Maddie's pieces posted on her crochet page. And she wanted us to use Cash App. I told her, oh, I really would rather use PayPal, but I'll use Cash App. So I sent her my Cash App. She says, will you please go give me your email? I said, you don't need my email to pay Cash App. And she said, yes, ma'am. I have a business account and I have to send an email. So she sends me an email saying she paid me. It looks like Cash App. It looks like, but she didn't pay me. And I messaged her back and I said, and she said, would you please respond to that email, please? I wasn't clicking that email. I told her, I said, no, ma'am, I won't. I said, my Cash App doesn't show you paid anything. I think you're trying to trick me. And she immediately got off and blocked me. And I was like, yeah, I know you're trying to trick me. I'm born, maybe, I don't know if I was born at night or not, but I wasn't born last night. You ain't gonna get me. So I went and blocked her off of my page, her, Maddie's page, everybody's page after that. Okay. So I don't necessarily want a really thick coat of this. I don't mind if some of the dark color shines through a little bit because it kind of adds to the effect of what you're doing, you know. I think I will put just a little bit more right here, just because it's not even all the way around. I bumped my time back today because every day Hannah has, her husband has break at 10:30, around 10:30. So that's why I set my time at 10:30, because a lot of times she's in and out of my house, and so I just knew it'd be easier to go live while she's on break with him. But ever since I started doing this, she's with me and I'm rushing trying to get ready for the live. So I decided I would do 11 from now on because that way I have at least 30 minutes after she goes, while she's on break with him, to get ready for the live. Because I don't know about y'all, but I know a lot of people think, well, she just needs to do her own thing. Well, I have my daughter living close to me right now. It won't always be this way. And I always want to spend as much time with her as I can. And I want her to be around me. And I definitely want her a part of my life. So I can easily change my time. So that's what I decided to do. Okay. I'm putting a lid on here. Welcome, welcome. Thank you all for being here. I'm not in an event today. This is just Angie crafting today. So I'm hoping, I don't know what events are happening today. I'm hoping, I know there's several people that I follow that was live earlier. Oh, I see one little spot right down here that I want to fix. There we go. Okay. So what I did, I'm going to use a fall napkin. Let me put this down a little bit more so y'all can see better. There we go. Woo. And I pulled out this one. I like that it's kind of creamy colors and all this. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to decoupage it. I'm going to dry this before I put fingerprints all over it. I'm going to decoupage this on. And it's not going to fit perfectly just in the flat spot. It's going to kind of go up into other spots. And that's going to be fine. So are y'all having a good Friday? I hope so. Y'all, I'm finally, I think I'm getting a balance in how I feel and my health and everything. And we're getting Terry back on track. He still don't feel exactly right, but he's starting to feel a little bit more and a little bit more better. We still haven't found out about his test results. They told us it could take a week, so today's a week since he turned them in. So I don't know if it might be Monday before we find out. I don't know. But I'm believing that everything's fine and that everything's good. Okay. I keep touching up. Mark has a short day today, so I'm making a pot of chili. Yeah, I made chili last night. After the event was over, the cooking event that I was in yesterday, and by the time I got the kitchen cleaned up and everything, I was so tired, and my back was hurting a little bit. About that time, my husband came home from work because we had a visitation to go to, so he got off a little bit early so that we could go. And I told him, I said, I was planning on making chili. I was planning on making the chili before I went live, but I ended up helping Hannah make, because her husband won't eat chili. And sometimes we make the same things if we're working together on a meal. Sometimes we don't. But I helped her make a potato. She wanted a soup, some kind of soup, because it was chilly here. It was kind of chilly and rainy and stuff from the hurricane moving in up through our state. And so I was trying to help her because he gets off work earlier. Okay, y'all, I'm trying to find a decent brush. I really want this. This is a Mod Podge brush, but it's been sitting in this yucky water. I gotta dump that water out. I think it'll be okay. So, I forgot it don't fit. Why do they do this? This is a Mod Podge brush that does not fit in the bottle. Why did they do this? Okay. Plaid, can I give you a tip? Plaid, can I give you a tip? Let's see. Decide what's going to be front and what's going to be back. Okay. Let me set this over here, and I'm going to pour some Mod Podge out. So anyway, I told him, I said, babe, I didn't get it done. I'm sorry. I said, I wasn't even sure that you should be eating chili with your stomach issues you've been having. What do you think I should do? He said, why don't we just get something? Because we've got to go to that visitation. And we'll just get something while we're out. I said, okay. So a few minutes later, he says, I wish you hadn't told me what you're going to make. And I said, what do you mean? I wish you hadn't told me you were going to make chili. Now I want it so bad. I said, we could go to visitation and come back and I'll make chili. So I did. It always tastes better the next day, but we ate it last night and we had chili. We got home around 7, so I had it done by about 7:30. And we ate chili for supper. And I'll probably have chili for lunch. It's still raining here on and off from that weather. Are you getting a lot of rain, Kim, from the hurricane? So this is a napkin we're going to use. Move this over here. I don't know why I put that Mod Podge on already. Now this napkin here, look, it's only on 2 squares instead of all 4. And I'm not sure where this, I think I bought these napkins at Hobby Lobby on clearance. But I might be wrong about this one. But I think it's where it came from. If I can get the napkin to separate. So I can see that. This is just a 2-ply. This may not be from Hobby Lobby. I'm not sure. I was going to have a pack of them in my supplies. But it's just a 2-ply. I'm pretty positive. Okay. Now, let's take our scissors. Put this right here. Let's take our scissors. Not much rain. Oh, we've had so much rain. And they're showing that we have a chance of rain all the way through till Monday. Which we needed rain. We needed rain. We were in a drought. We had, we couldn't have a burn ban, everything. It was time for rain. It's just, you hate getting it all at one time because your yard gets all, our yard floods a little bit because we need a new, one of them things at our driveway. I can't think the name of it. Culvert. Our neighbor is supposed to be helping us with that. With a culvert. Okay, so I'm not worried about wrinkles, okay, on this at all. So I'm just going to kind of tap, 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 tap. I think on a piece like this, the wrinkles kind of add a little bit of texture and such. Now, I probably cut away, or tear away some of this excess on this side. Don't want to tear my leaf. Do it carefully. See what I'm doing? I'm just kind of tapping it. I'm tearing away some of this excess white. Trying not to tear into any of the color parts. I'm needing more Mod Podge right here. I'm going to use that brush. Just stick it down with that brush. I like all the texture when I'm doing something like this. Just trying to get rid of some of this excess white without tearing into my design. Really careful. There we go. So how are you liking your furniture, Kim? It looks really good. Oops. No. I tore it just a bit. I have to be very careful there. I'm going to have a lot of texture right there in the center. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. Wish I could smooth that out just a little bit more. It's going to be a lot of texture there in the center because I stuck down the side before I had to center down. So learn from Angie. Don't. Always make sure you get your center before you get your sides. I put down that side before I got my center down. But it's still going to be okay. Lay this on its side. It's going to have a good bit of texture, but that's okay because I'm going to probably distress this a little bit. I should have tore off some of that napkin there. That's okay. It'll probably kind of look like it's got crackles, maybe, when I'm done. Hopefully it looks like that and not just a hot mess. Love it. So comfy. We got a new rug next week. Yay! We need a new couch. Ours is getting pretty dated. But right now I don't see us doing that right away. I have a dinette set that I'm wanting really bad, but it's not a necessity. And we've been having so much car trouble. We just had to get a new stove. So, you got to stop and say, okay, is this a need or is this a want? So we'll live with what we got for now. But I would like to have something comfortable. I don't sit in the living room very often. My husband has his recliner and he watches TV in our living room. Most time I'm in my room or my craft room. I have a recliner in my bedroom and I have a TV in there. So that's where I spend most of my time. And, but I would like it to have a nice comfy space in the living room where I like to sit. So I could be in there with him as long as he ain't watching stuff I don't absolutely hate. Oh, Charlotte, thank you for sending me those stars. That's so sweet. I appreciate those. So, it is what it is. We're hoping and praying. He found a motor for his truck. And the man that he's buying the motor from is supposed to pull the motor and take it out and put it in his truck. He's paying him to do that. But it seems like a delay after a delay after a delay with it. So I'm hoping that it all happens the way it's supposed to. I sure miss having my car. But I know it's, Terry's got to work. That's how we make an income. So just have to deal with it. have to deal with this. Okay. I'm not totally in love. I think it would have been better if I'd had a smaller design, but it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. I think I'm going to distress it a little bit. It's got a lot of wrinkle character. A lot. Welcome, welcome as you come on. Say hello. Again, thank you, Charlotte. I don't even know if I said hi to you. I don't know if I seen you pop on. I appreciate those stars. Y'all, those stars are appreciated, but never feel like you have to do stars. But I do appreciate you, and I appreciate you showing your appreciation for me. I have enjoyed just getting together at these times and talking, spending time with people. Because Hannah and Maddie, grown up now, don't have as much conversation. I see Hannah every day, and we do a little bit of things, helping each other along. But it's just different. Because if she's going, they're leaving tomorrow morning really early to go on a trip to East Tennessee to my niece's church. My son-in-law is going to preach at their church for their 5-year anniversary. I think I'm liking it more and more. Okay, I just put a little bit more Mod Podge all over it. I'm going to dry it. And then I think I'm going to distress it just a little bit. I don't want it to look dirty. I just want it to look distressed. So I'm probably going to use some of my ink and a pouncer and just touch it in certain spots. So, just so y'all can see what we're doing. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. As you come on, if you'll say hello. Rusty it. Yeah, I'm going to rusty it a little bit. Little bit. Y'all, I miss my other dryer. It dries so much faster, but I got scared of it because it made a noise and it kind of sparked, and I was like, oh, you're going away. So I got to get me this one is good, but it takes a lot longer to dry everything. And I'm used to that high-powered one that just, whoop, and it's dry. Oh, I was telling y'all, I'm in an event tomorrow with Vintage Country Crafting. I'm not usually in events on Saturdays, but I did this one. I think it's 2 or 3 o'clock. I'll post that after this, and so you'll know for sure. But we are doing. You have to find something else and turn it into a pumpkin. That's what the event is. So I have to find an object and make it into a pumpkin. I'm still not positive what I'm doing. I have a couple ideas spinning around in my head, but I haven't made up my mind yet. So what would you do? Y'all help me. Tell me what you would turn into a pumpkin. I know a lot of people use wood, and they make the wood pumpkins, Jenga blocks, and things like that. Anybody have any unique ideas to turn into a pumpkin? This is this event tomorrow. It's one of her Saturday events that she does that features a certain crafter. And this crafter, is, Jennifer from Studio J Company. And, this was her This is her featured idea. Okay, I'm going to use an ink pad. Find the one I want. And I'm going, is this one's new. I have an open one of these. I have an open one. There it is. It's trying to hide. I hope it's still good. Yeah, the other day yesterday when I did my event, I used this table. So I'll have to take it out and take it in the kitchen. And so, this ink pad, I think it was this one, somehow when I came back in, it was in the floor and it had the lid off. It's like, oh no, hope it's not dried out. So I'm just going to use like a paintbrush and dab it in my ink pad. And if this doesn't work good, I'll open that new one, because this one was open and it might not. It might not. So let's just start rubbing a little bit. You can see I tore that napkin pretty good right there. I don't really like that. I might have to take another piece of napkin and put over top of that. I don't feel like it's getting on there very good, y'all. You see that? I'm not liking this. You see how rough it looks? I think I might take the other part of that and fix that. It tore on me. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think that would drive me crazy now. So that would be this side. So I'm going to take part of the sunflower. It's the opposite direction. I'm going to need another napkin. Hold on. Let me get a different napkin. I got more of those. Oh, there they are. I got more of those napkins. Oh, I think these napkins actually came from Dollar Tree. I didn't realize that. According to that package, I think they might have. See, I got another one. Make sure I got the right. It's this one that I need. So let me cut that corner off. Hi, Vicki. Thank you for being here. We're redoing a teapot, and we're decoupaging it with a napkin. And I have a little spot that's driving me crazy, so I'm going to try to fix it right there, because my napkin kind of tore. It just don't look as good as I would like it to. So this is the cool thing about working with napkins. You can go in and piece things if you have a little boo-boo. Tear off this top part. I don't need this top part. In fact, I don't. Cut around it a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to put some Mod Podge. We're going to repair this. That's the cool thing about working with decoupage and napkins. You can kind of fix little things like this. Gently. I heard the door. I hope she realizes she needs to check for my door before she lets the dog in. Now there is a line. I don't care for that line, but it is what it is. And I probably noticed it more than everybody else noticed it. Okay. So you see I repaired it. It's still a little bumpy, but bumpy is okay. Bumpy's texture. Bumpy makes character. If you like smooth decoupage, you aren't going to like this. This is not a smooth decoupage project. For one, it's kind of hard to do smooth on these curves. And for two, I wasn't really going for smooth. But you can see that line. I don't know why you see it so much. I think what happened is I used this right here, had a little bit of paint or something, and it discolored. I want it all to look the same, so there we go. It's a unique craft. It'll be definitely probably mine forever. Nobody else is probably going to want it. For my forever, anyway. Still very much brighter than the other. I don't know why. It didn't blend in as good as I was hoping. But from a distance, you won't. And this will probably be sitting from a distance anyway. Up on my manual. You won't notice it as much. Up close, you do notice it. Anyway, we'll do a little distressing. Kind of help it not be quite as noticeable. Let me see if y'all are asking any questions. Hi, Carla. Thank you, thank you. Your rug is here. Oh, I'm so happy for you. She's probably not on here if it showed up. I can't wait to see it, Kim, if you're still here. You'll have to post some photos. Not bad, y'all. Not bad. I'm going to distress the back a little bit, too, so it all kind of matches. There we go. It's not perfect, but you know, neither am I. Neither am I. You can add some jute around the top. I could. I don't think I want to, though. I don't think I want jute. I think I'm gonna leave it like it is. I did think about opening this up and sticking some flowers coming out for a display. Some fall flowers. I got sunflowers, but I've loaned almost all my sunflowers to my friend and to decorate her church for an event, and I haven't gotten them back yet. I don't know if I have some sunflowers up there. Might. Let me see what kind of flowers I have in this bag. Whoa. I got some, like, fall leaves. Could have coming out. Kind of a fall pick. I had it in my bag. And I'm going to go with that. I got a cute little pumpkin that I could tuck in. What do y'all think about that? I kind of like it. Maybe a little bit of this. I could put a little hot glue and kind of hold it together. Oh, no, it's not a bad idea. It's just not the look I was kind of going for. Thank you for always giving me your ideas. I appreciate your ideas. Do you like it like that? I do. I think that makes it really cute. I'm going to heat up my glue tool and I'm going to tack this with glue I'm not going to tack it to the container because I want to be able to change out if you want to change it. But I'm just going to tack it to the pick so that it'll stay. I think it's cute. I like it. So anyway, y'all, I hope that you enjoyed this. I know it's a pretty simple thing to do, and decoupage can be tricky. If you like smooth decoupage, you probably wouldn't like this texture because this is very textured, but I like it. I think it's cute. I hope you do. And I hope that you will join me tomorrow. I'm in an event. I'm not generally in on Saturdays. I'll post the event flyer right after this live. I'll go and I'll post it. And so you can see I'm either at 2 or 3 o'clock Central Time. I can't remember for sure. I might be able to tell on my watch. Hold on, because I have it in my calendar. I'm sorry. My time is 5 o'clock Central. 5 o'clock Central. I'll have my time wrong. So 5 o'clock Central Time tomorrow. You can come and see me, and we're going to turn something into a pumpkin. I need some ideas. So if you got an idea, comment on here and tell me or send me a message or something. So I've got a couple ideas. So I got to just decide. But I want it to be really fun and unique. So y'all have a blessed day. Thank you for joining me. And I will see you next time. See you tomorrow, hopefully, 5 o'clock Central Time.